Our next participant, who's taking a picture of me right now, so. Oh, by the way,
Is it recording?
On Saturday for the LA tour? What's up with that? I figured after people would meet me and see how sexy I am, how fun I am, that you would all like line up and like sign up. But I have a chili pepper on Rate My Professor. That means I'm hot, okay? So, but no one's signing up. So LA tour, there's still tons of room. Did you give me the chili pepper? You did? You did? Well, that's a shocker, okay. Thanks, Dr. Kiki, appreciate that. Okay, so all the way from Israel, we are going to hear something new, something fresh. I'm very excited. I'm not going to tell you anymore because her act speaks for itself. Is that okay? Do you want me to say something else? Okay, good. All right, let's talk to Debbie Iancu.
Yay, Debbie!
Thank you. Hello, how are you? Wow, it's bright up here. Okay, so I won the prize for longest flight, 16 hours, but I almost didn't get on my flight in the first place because when I got to the airport, I just handed in my bags and then the flight attendant, she said to me, well, ma'am, you've got overweight. And I said, I don't need this from you. I have it enough for my mother. I mean, what's up with that? Has anyone here ever been on a diet? Yes. Anyone? Raise your hands. Really? What, you're a bunch of thin people. I'd like to say that. Give yourself a round of applause. I know you're not clapping enthusiastically, but I'd like to give you just one really important piece of information. Clapping burns a ton of calories. You want to try that once again? Okay. Thank you very much. I think dieting is a weighty issue. But I've been dieting for quite a long time, and I can tell you that, well, this hasn't been the way I've been my whole life. I've had a thinner period in my life, but, I just had a baby. He's 4. That's a defense, by the way, that you can use for the rest of your life. Until he's get married and, you can go on board with his wife's pregnancy. And not only that, I use that, but also my husband. So, equal opportunity defense. But I believe in, I do diet. I diet religiously. I eat what I want and I pray I won't gain weight. That isn't really working, but I've been at Weight Watchers for about 12 years, and I really watch my weight. I watch it isn't moving, but I'm watching, I'm online, I'm checking it out. And I figured out that the biggest problem with dieting is that people are eating the wrong things as part of their diet. Have you ever had that you have a diet and you have to stick to the plan, but you keep getting sucked away by all kinds of temptations? Have you ever got that? Okay, so I have a better diet plan. I'm here to reveal this for you, and I want you to pay good attention, because this is a really, really well-kept secret. The secret to proper dieting, you have to put chocolate on your menu. On your menu. Because, if you're eating lettuce all day and you see the chocolate, you go, phew, off the diet. But if you're eating chocolate as part of your diet, well, you're going to get tempted by the lettuce. You're going to say, oh, I couldn't resist that cucumber. It was just looking me in the face. I cut, that radish, it was just, oh my God. No, you put chocolate on the diet. That way you can put a tick, you're going to do it right. Apart from that, there are several things about chocolate that are just so efficient for dieting. First of all, you've got your whole daily calories in one little bar. That's really convenient. No cutting and chopping and preparation of food. You just pop it in your handbag and there you go. And another thing is that it's really important to have a balanced diet. Have you heard this about nutritionists? They say, really important to have a balanced diet. Well, chocolate, you have all different food groups. You've got white chocolate, you've got dark chocolate, and you've got milk chocolate. And there you go, you've got all the different food groups in one convenient food. Isn't that great? Let's hear it for chocolate.
Yay!
Who said boo? Who said boo to chocolate? 9 out of 10 people love chocolate. 9 out of 10, and the 10th person's a liar. So anyway, chocolate really, people don't go about it the right way. There are several very important rules to eating chocolate to do it the right way. First of all, calories, do you know that calories, it's all science. Simple, really, really simple science. Calories are units of heat. Did you know that? Did you know that? Calories are units of heat. So if you keep your chocolate in the fridge, it doesn't have any calories.
Yay!
Yay! And you know, it's really important so it doesn't catch the heat. You just open the fridge and you eat it directly off the shelf. You know, because sitting down, that can add calories. But you don't just eat it directly off the shelf. And then, of course, because of our physiology, calories flow directly down through the body and out into the floor. That's one way to do it. That's a really good way to get your chocolate into the system. Now, another important thing that people don't know is you should take a bite of chocolate and then you just hold it just a little bit and the calories start dripping out. Did you know that? That's why cookie pieces don't have any calories. You know, when you're just eating a little piece of cookie, then just the calories drop out. And a really important thing to remember is that there is a very important equation to eating chocolate, and this is it. If you eat chocolate and immediately afterwards you drink Diet Cola, the calories equal themselves out. Did you know that? I mean, have you ever seen somebody go into a restaurant and order chips, fries, and Diet Cola? And a hamburger this big? And they ask you, would you like to enlarge? And obviously you enlarge, and you enlarge your hams and fries and Diet Cola. It has to be equal. It has to equal itself out. Okay. Okay, so I've been talking about dieting, and you know, some people say, well, I talk about my weight so much, and you know, is that like a confidence issue or a self-esteem issue? And I said, no, I'm bigger than that, and hey, I am bigger than that. So thank you very much.
Yay!
Clearly, I'm also not